Thought we'd do a little geometry today. So we're going to look at this piece of work here. It's a little geometry, and we're talking today about transversals and parallel lines. So let line 1 and line 2 be parallel to one another. Let the measure of angle 2 equal x degrees. So there's this x degrees here. And let angle 6 right here be equal to 3x minus 60 degrees. All right? This is the thing. It says find the measure of angle 2. This is the thing that I think if you can get this, everything is going to be cool. I really do. So let me just show you the way I look at this. I look at this as if I could just slide this thing up. And I'm just sliding it up, sliding up, sliding up. And it's on top. And if it was, wouldn't angle 6 be right on top of angle 2? Wouldn't they be the same thing? You see what I'm saying? So that's what's happening. So I'm sliding this whole thing up. And as I slide this yellow line up, I'm putting 6 ends up on top of the 2, doesn't it? So this 6 ends up here, doesn't it? If I move this whole thing like this. Let me see if I can pick that up. Do you see what I'm doing there? So that's how I'm trying to look at this thing. So hopefully that makes sense, and that's what we're doing. So having said that, this is the way I'm looking at this. The measure of angle 2, that they're the same angle. So all I'm going to do is say that x degrees is equal to 3x minus 60 degrees. I'm going to move the x's to one side and the numbers to the other. I'm going to subtract 1x from this side and get 2x here. Move this negative 60 over to this is positive 60, where I'm subtracting 60 from both sides. And x is equal to 30 degrees. Hope that makes good sense to you. So x equals 30 degrees. I'm going to take that fact, I'm going to move on to this problem over here. It says find the measure of angle 1. So we know that angle 2 is equal to x degrees, and x degrees is equal to 30 degrees, isn't it? So now we're going to do this. We're trying to find angle 1. So all I'm going to do is say this, that if I take an angle from here to here, and then from here to here, the addition, you can see it creates a 180 degree line, doesn't it? So I'm saying the addition of those two angles, right, the addition of these two angles goes to a total of 180 degrees, doesn't it? So if I take this whole thing as one piece, that's 180 degrees, isn't it? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to say that 180 degrees, think about this. I know the whole thing's going to go to 180 degrees. So 180 degrees minus x degrees is going to be the measure of angle 1. I suck at drawing this thing. It's supposed to be flat like this and then up. The measure of angle 1. But I already know, we already did the work in the last problem for what this is, so minus 30 degrees is equal to 150. 150 degrees. So I believe that this angle is equal to 150 degrees. So if I'm right about this one, I have to be right about this one, because 150 plus 30, these two numbers, no matter what they are, have got to add up to 180, because look, when we went from here to here, we created this straight line, didn't we? So, okay, that's what I have for you. I hope this is helpful. These angles are called supplementary angles. Supplementary. And these angles back here are corresponding angles, and corresponding angles, these are corresponding, and just for the reason that I showed you earlier, so these are corresponding, and they are congruent angles. All right? Look, I hope this is helpful. If you haven't already subscribed, please do.